Hello and welcome to this drum lesson for There She Goes by the Lars. Cool, so again another massive tune, really good one for beginners this, not too fast and has a really nice feel to it and is essentially one pattern. There's some bits here and there, but if you get the main pattern down, you're pretty golden. So let's get straight into it. We've basically got this feel which is like two snare hits on 2 and 2 and then one on beat 4. So like 2 and 4, but we're just doing that extra snare on 2 and. So that's like this. Okay, doing 1/8 notes on the hi-hat, and then that's your snare pattern, which is slightly different to just doing your backbeats on 2 and 4, but having that extra kind of pickup on beat 2. And then the bass drum pattern is nice and simple, kicks on 1 and 3, and then on the last 1/8 note of the bar, so on 4 and. So that with the kick, it's like this. Okay. The only other sort of main bit to it is this kind of build section that well, it's not a section, but it's a little build bit that happens in the song, which when that happens there's a little tee up with the bass drum part and then this kind of build between the hat and the snare, and the song comes in like this. So I'll just play it for you and then we'll break it down. So I'll do like 2 bars of that pattern and then the build. So it's like this. Okay, so what happens there is the kick pattern goes to, before we do the little build bit, you do a kick on beat 4 and then the build here starts on 1 and all the way to the end of the bar, if that makes sense. So again, I'll play just 1 bar before and then the build, so a little bit slower. Now for me it's that kick on beat 4 and tees up the little build really nicely, so try and get that in. If you can't get that in, don't worry, you can just leave that out and just make sure you get the build. But the build does start on 1 and all the way to the end of the bar. Just listen out for where those builds are. That's pretty much the whole song. There's a little mid section which you can, again, in that midsection, it just drops out the two snare thing, and the dynamics come down. But yeah, give it a go. That's pretty much the whole song. The only other thing I'd say is sometimes in this pattern there is like a little tee up on 4. So sometimes it will do this. Gap. So like on 4 it does 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 1. So it's like just before beat 4. Good gap. So like on 3 and 2 and 3 and 4. So yeah, that's pretty much the whole song. Have a go. Thanks for watching. Check out the drum cover I did of it for a more detailed section. Thanks a lot. See you next time.